Today is a new day. Hello and welcome to another vlog with the Constant Wanderer as part of the series Marry Me Morocco. Yep, so as you guys know, Dan and I tied the knot up in the Atlas Mountains just over a week ago. It was fab. And although my vlog is predominantly always about traveling with a baby, exploring the sights, going abroad, being prepared, loving life. When you travel, you have to have an open heart. But it's one thing to explore a new culture, and it's something completely different to marry into one, settle down and have kids. Yeah, I wanted to just talk about 5 things, or actually 6 things, that I think every interracial couple has to make peace with in order to live a long and happy life. 1. Colour is only skin deep. Although that is very, very true, the connotations that come with being an interracial couple is a lot huger than that and a lot deeper than that. I used to worry about what people think about me being with Dan as a white guy, and we walk down the street holding hands, you know, we're in love and it's great. But in the back of my mind, I had this voice thinking that everyone is judging us. It's this kind of a nurtured part of my psyche because I've grown up around this idea that black and white people shouldn't be together unnecessarily. There are films like A United Kingdom and Loving that depict these huge political struggles between a black and white couple who just want to be in love and just want to be together. There are loads of social and political connotations that make being an interracial couple fire. 2. So the second thing isn't skin deep. It's about our culture. The type of food that we eat is different. You know, the way we socialise and dance and celebrate with our families is different. The way we talk about our feelings is really different. Dan growing up in a white, working middle class family in the countryside, me growing up on white council estates with predominantly racist people, but within like a caring and nurturing black Caribbean home. All the white kids that I knew when I was growing up were really rude to their parents, and they didn't even get a box in their head. Quite early on in our relationship, as Dan was like, you know, Ash, like, I don't even see your colour. We're the same, we're equal. Like, colour / culture is not an issue for me. And it's probably one of the only times that I pulled the race card out and slapped it on the table and was like, actually, I'm black and I come from a Caribbean background and I'm proud of that. And I don't want to be homogenized. I need to retain my space and be like who I am, and allow Dan to retain his space and be who he is, and actually make peace with the fact that we are different, you know? 3. Meeting each other's families as if the pressure is not on enough. Adding this layer of race difference and colour difference and cultural difference, and you got yourself a really awkward party. I always feel for Dan because my dad specifically is not very good at like being open with people. I just remember when Dan first met him, and in my head I was like, oh my god, I'm bringing home a white guy, like what's my dad gonna think? You know, I remember my dad saying to me, why can't you stick with people of your own culture? Like, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna think? Is he gonna be really rude, or what's gonna happen? Usually, like, I don't think Dan's very conscious of his whiteness, and meeting my dad for the first time I think was a moment for him to be like, shit, like I'm really white. There are a lot of things that I do and say and like act like culturally, which is acceptable and like part of being black, if you like, that I felt that his family didn't really understand. And I was conscious of like toning it down and like being very proper and being a bit more reserved. Obviously we've been together 6.5 years now, like no one pets. My aunt calls Dan her son and actually loves him more than she loves me. Dan's sisters are my sisters, like we're family now, it's fine, but I remember these initial cogs and these initial like challenges that we had to face up to and overcome together, and eventually like laugh about, like we still up until this day like laugh about that first meeting with my dad and how awkward it was. Oh